Alright, here's the video review for Studio Series 86 Scourge. He is his little soap boat here. You can see very basic shape, just kind of a chunk of boat with some bits on the bottom. His gun and his particle effect, blast effect thing were on there. Here he is, just straight up plain, if you're interested in that. Because there's one of the few things, I get it with the Studio Series, especially the 86 stuff, but I wish they would found ways to integrate weapons into alt modes like they've done on some things. It's a minor complaint. It's just I very much prefer when a weapon is integrated versus just stuck onto the side. But whatever. But yeah, there he is. He's your basic soap boat. But, I mean, good looking. I like it. Here he is with Kingdom Cyclonus. And they look nice together. Little general guys. But yeah. Just your basic little, get these out of the way here for the time being, basic little boat, or space skiff thingy. Like I said, Cyclonus looks like a cool jet fighter, space fighter. Scourge looks like, I don't know, a canoe. Now the transformation, we're going to start off with a mid-step here, which is a little weird to me because you can take his, unpeg his little fuselage bits here. Open these up. Come on. Supposed to come. There we go. Just wasn't twisting in the right direction. So you take this, you can flip this forward, and then take this whole assembly that his head's attached to, lift it up on this hinge, and then fold these back in. And then these little tabs here will tab into the sides of the side thrusters. So you can do his little I'm a boat with a head mode. Okay, well, that panel got stuck under there. Which, I mean, is neat, I guess. I don't remember that much of him. This little tab, there we go. That much of him coming up. I definitely remember when he did at one point stick his head up, out through the column that his head was in. I don't remember it transforming quite that much to make that happen, and maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, if that's your thing, you can do it. So yeah, just a little feature he's got there. But if you want to actually turn him into a robot, we can get him the rest of the way there. Let's go ahead and unhinge this again. Untab all this stuff. So it comes out to the side, and then we'll go ahead, take this whole assembly now and fold it up into the body like that, and then back down, around onto the back. Well, not quite yet on the back. And then this is gonna come down. Oh, nope. The way these hinges work, you got to get it. There we go. So you make sure his head fits in there like that, and then fold just this whole assembly down like this. And then you can bring, you see this little tab here on the side that's going to tab into the wing bit. Just make sure that tabs in there, and on the other side as well. Come on, there we go, tab that in. And then this folds down all the way onto his back like that. Open up the wings. Unpeg his forearms from his shins, and snap these up and around. Bring him down, bring his arms down, bring his arms down. Make sure these stayed plugged in. I don't know why this is not sitting right here. There we go. So lock those in, bring his wings out. Then these panels fold in like that. This panel folds in like that. And then the whole thing kind of folds up and into here. So that way. Yeah, it's supposed to fold up and into the body here. Maybe I should have done that before. Come on, hinge. There we go. Nope, I'm wrong. 1 second, because what am I forgetting here? Oh, nope. This way, like that. There we go. I believe that's supposed to stay open. Then fold it up like that. There we go. So it just kind of sits. He still kind of got some bits hanging down here under his wings, but It's not as egregious, although his back is kind of a little bit of a mess. And then flip out his toes and his heel. If you can get it. Come on, heel. Oh, there we go. There's a little tab right there to help you get it going. Just push that out. Flip it out. And then, then rotate his above the head little doohickey so it faces forward. And there is Scourge. You can give him his weapon, and you can even attach his blast effect to the end of his gun if you wish. And it will work with, if you want to give Cyclonus the blast effect, you can. He does have the blast effect thing. Even though a lot of the Kingdom figures aren't coming with blast effects. The Studio Series stuff is not coming with blast effects, and some of the Kingdom figures have some ports that'll let you use blast effects, but so far none of them have come with blast effects. Although maybe if we get that Leader Galvatron, some of the larger figures, because Skylinks came with some various ones as well. But there he is. He's got a ball-jointed neck. He's got dual hinge elbows or shoulders, bicep swivel, single hinge elbow. Does not. Oh, he does have wrist swivel. There we go. That screw is really close to where his wrist is, but apparently there's enough room in there for that. He does have a waist swivel, dual hinge hips, hinge knees, and then he's got some ankle tilt there at his foot, although not much. One of the things that's neat is, even though there really is only this swivel pin here in his legs, they actually extended the peg down where the thigh swivel is. So it actually fills in that gap. There's still like a little hollow, but it could have been worse. They could have just stopped here at this mushroom peg and left this super empty. But they did kind of sculpt some stuff in there to keep it from being too egregious. Go ahead and take that off for the time being. Here he is with his wavemate, Hot Rod. And unlike Hot Rod, who, like I said, I've come around on him. The more, when you see what Hot Rod does in his engineering, worth the Voyager price, but you see he is smaller for a Voyager. But by contrast, here he is with Voyager Cyclonus from Kingdom, who is, as you can see, much taller. I think if you only could get one of these two, Cyclonus is the way to go. I think he's got a cooler alt mode, and he's got a much more fun transformation. But obviously they go together. And of course, even though we are getting allegedly a Galvatron later on in the Kingdom line, I think a leader class, which I'm looking forward to. For the sake of comparison, here they are with the old Titans Return Galvatron. Just so you can get the bad guys together. I mean, I know that this Galvatron is not great. But scale-wise, he kind of fits with these dudes. If you're not looking for a leader, or until the leader comes out, because it's going to be later in the year, at the earliest. Because we haven't even seen pictures of him yet. But anyway. And then just, again, because we're doing the movie, there's Hot Rod with those guys. But yeah, he's, like I said, he was my, I wasn't going to go crazy looking for him. A friend of mine found one for me, and I traded him a Meowscles from, so thanks, John. Meowscles from Fortnite. I found that. He found Scourge, so we traded. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with him. He's nice. He definitely is evocative of Scourge. The backpack panels are a little less clean. Like, he's not as clean overall as Hot Rod. He just has some of those rough edges. But he is a nice looking Scourge, all in all. Probably one of the better Scourges we've gotten to date. If not the best Scourge we've gotten to date. Although I really do like the old Generations Classics one. But a very nice looking Scourge. He's a Voyager in the Studio Series 86 line. I'm still looking for the deluxes, especially Cup. Like, I've got them all on pre-order. But if anybody finds an extra Cup, like, I will happily pay you for him, because that's one I really want to play with. Anyway, there's Scourge. He's cool. Like I said, if you're only looking for one Voyager right now, get Cyclonus. One, I think he's right now he's a little easier to find. Although I found him. I saw him at Kroger the other day. My local Kroger had like 2 or 3 each of him and Hot Rod. So Your mileage may vary, but I've seen them both actually about the same number of times. I've seen just as many Cyclonuses as Scourges, although they generally get cleaned out within a day. So happy hunting. I hope you find them if you're looking for them. But I do say if you get to a store and you see both of them on the shelf, prioritize him, although he is fun. But there is Studio Series Scourge.